Y'all ready?
Yeah.
I said, hey, yo. You know about rappers do that.
Yeah. You want to start beef already before
Hey
you
guys,
start?
welcome back to the Small Time Critics podcast. I'm one third of the Small Time Critics. My name is Mo.
Kem.
Mohammed Hashi.
We got Kem back in the building.
Kem's
I
back.
gotta give him a clap.
Look at
I
how
gotta
nice
give
his
him a clap.
how nice his hair is, by the way.
I miss the
Your
brother,
hair
man.
is so on
Let's
point.
say with your little fro.
Looks good, bro.
Look at
You look good,
Huh?
bro. You're looking good.
Come on, man.
What's
We're complimenting you. What's the problem?
Yes, we're saying only good
Listen,
things.
listen. They only see when the camera starts. They didn't see before it.
And when they had seen that the camera. Guys, today we're talking about Invincible, the first 2 episodes of Invincible season 2. I'm excited for this one. Been waiting for this for a very long time. It's highly anticipated. So yeah, we're gonna try and get that review done today. But before we do that, guys, can you make sure you like, comment, subscribe? Help us out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Share the video. You know what I'm saying? Comment. You know what I'm saying? Follow the socials down below. Hashi's active on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I still call it Twitter, I gotta be honest. Yeah. I haven't got out of that habit.
It's fine, bro.
But it is what it is. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it. Thank you. Guys, Invincible. First 2 episodes. How we feeling?
Kim, you go first, bro.
Being an Invincible fan and like, I don't know, it hasn't hit me yet.
Really?
It hasn't hit me yet.
Yeah.
I think
You messed with the first season though.
Oh, love it.
Heavy, right?
No. The thing about I know it's gonna come good. I know I'm
Sure.
gonna get into it. Maybe it's the way I ingested the first 2 episodes because obviously I had to do my homework last minute today.
Yeah.
But I understand. There's some bits it doesn't because of the dimension switching, and at first I understand it, but it's like you need to be watching every second of this to understand it, because when they're jumping from dimension to dimension and what's going on, you're like, because at first I was like, okay, this is not Invincible. We know.
I see what you mean. Okay.
At
Yeah.
first, obviously, you know, when the opener.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. But then there's stuff jumping. So you have to pay attention,
Sure.
like the whole way through.
Yeah.
And I think, again, it's a bit strenuous at the minute. But yeah, again, I'm not saying it's bad. I do mess with it. But it hasn't caught me like season 1 caught me.
I think it is fantastic. It started fantastic. First episode was incredible. Obviously, we'll get into the second episode, which was equally as great.
Yeah, let's go first
And
episode.
I think for me,
It's about time.
For me, I did myself a great service in regards to rewatching the final episode of last season, so I didn't really have to do I have to remember this or that kind of thing. So that really helped me, and I'm not gonna lie to you, like I loved, and also I did a bit of research in regards to the comic and where we are currently in terms of the storyline as it is from episode 1, and it's so good. They've kind of got straight away from the comic quite a lot, but not far enough for it to be kind of like crazy different, if that makes sense, Kim.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is so good. Like the start of it and kind of peeking into the kind of like the multiverse, so to speak, is just crazy, man.
Spoilers,
And
by the way.
yeah,
And
heavy spoilers.
And I got it wrong in the episode. I looked at season 1, episode 1. Season 2, episode 1 is called "A Lesson for Your Next Life."
Yes.
Were you done? Shall I go?
No,
Yeah, go.
just
Keep
one
going.
one final
Yeah,
thing.
go.
I just thought like it's hard for a show that was already like shooting on all cylinders to come back after 30 months. By the way, it's been away for 30 months.
Yeah.
Like this
3-0 or 1-3?
3-0.
Has it?
Yeah,
It's been that long.
it's been that long. People were
I didn't
worrying.
realize that.
People were worrying about like COVID last time the show was on, and like
Oh yeah.
so.
You're telling me it's been over 2 years?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It doesn't feel like it to me.
Yeah.
No.
The show creator had an interview and said like we've been away for 30 months. It's crazy when you think about it.
Yeah.
And for a show to like literally pick up from where it left off, outstanding. Go ahead, man.
Look, sorry, I don't want to add that again. It's not that I'm not impressed and I not like it. Season 1 hit heights because it was unprecedented. Because basically, you have to understand, this was The Boys before The Boys.
Yes, that's a great point.
Did this come out first?
So obviously the comic that came
Yeah.
out.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
I see what
So
you mean.
this is
Okay.
unprecedented. So to look at sort of super powered people or superheroes in this light and see their frailties and their flaws, this was like groundbreaking. It's like everybody watched this. Everybody told their friends to watch this.
Yeah.
Now we're on this train again. I'm not saying we've sort of dipped. I'm just saying it's a concentration thing for me. It's not.
I get you.
Yeah,
It's
but
quite complex.
It is.
I get you because we're gonna get to it in season 2, in episode 2, which was one of my gripes is that there's a lot happening. Like there's a lot happening with the story right now. But with episode 1, I like the way they opened it because I was just like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, baffled.
And yeah, I was so confused. And yo, guys, when he paralyzed Adam Eve, I was like, this guy is evil,
And then
it's just the nonchalance of what they do. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like Omni-Man's like, let's get this over with. We need to go, that kind of thing.
That's why you was practicing.
Oh, that's what you're practicing.
It's just calm to them. But I wanted to ask, what do you guys think of Sterling K. Brown as Angstrom Levi?
Oh,
Or Levy, I can't remember how it was.
I immediately recognized the voice.
Me too. I was like, I hear the voice. I'm like, I know this. I had to go on IMDb as soon as possible. Let's check it quickly.
The performance is so great.
It's
honestly.
good, isn't it?
And like the kind of that villain turn towards the end, just outstanding. And I just cannot wait. I just cannot wait for him to be more in the show. We go briefly in the next episode, but yeah.
Kem, go on,
Kem.
No, it's just again. I have to lead with this. It's not a gripe. It is not a gripe.
Yeah.
But it's comparison. Because I'm where I'm at now. I'm seeing this character as I can see Kang. He has access to all dimensions.
Yeah, and he wants.
Is that episode 2?
No, episode 1.
Okay, cool.
That's when
he has access to all the dimensions. Yeah. So, and he wants to so he has access. So he's trying to basically do all that, get all the knowledge. Yeah.
He wants all of his doppelganger's knowledge.
So this is a case of being good for long enough to turn bad.
Ooh. Okay.
Is that like the long enough to become a
villain?
Batman?
Yeah,
That bar. Yeah.
So his intentions is like, don't even when they was doing the mad thing, don't spill blood. Don't spill blood. And then now he's like, whoa. So again, without jumping too far, I love this character already because there is so much you could take him so much places. He's traumatized right now, and he's working off emotion, raw emotion. So I want to see how they use this because it is amazing.
He shouldn't have taken that helmet off though.
Yeah, shouldn't have.
He's moving a bit crazy. Like, I will not build my utopia with blood.
Did you see his
Then
head?
he took it off. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
listen. His brain was down here.
His brain was
It's very like braids.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
But good start. I mean, the first episode was great. I just gotta say though, man, like moving on to like Invincible and his mum, I feel so sorry for his mum.
That is deep.
The trauma they're going through. Both of them, they're in severe trauma, and they're going through it.
This is a great place. This is a great place.
God.
I think the way this project sort of tackles trauma and like grief, does it so much better than some of these major projects. So much better because the way how you've got a mum, she still sees him. What's his name? His actual name? Mark. He still sees Mark as a child and still protecting her. So she's always putting on a brave.
Isn't it?
Yeah, but she's always putting on a brave face.
Yeah.
And the moment she sees some sort of like, no one's around, she's just vulnerable. She breaks down for him to find her like that.
Yeah.
Like these sort of subjects, the way how they approach it is just incredible because you got these other programs making people stronger, basically portraying people stronger than they are. Where emotions is not a bad thing. If you play emotions properly, which I'm gonna continue with the emotions moving forward, but play emotion properly, you could really tell a story and you could capture people because that's where I was like, okay, now I'm messing with this because the first bit I was a bit like, whoa, Mark's doing all of this, he's a bad guy, and then I realized, okay, but then once I see this and the Adam Eve and the dynamics she has with her parents, mate,
and it's really like, I think it's such good writing with like even something as little as the cabinet door not closing. Yeah. And you just know she's just gonna.
It's frustrating. It's boiling over.
Do you know what it is? It's like, you know when you have a bad day, and then you're walking through the door and your coat gets stuck on the door, and it's like, it's so bad. It's like that. You know, like it's gonna make a flip one of these days, isn't it? But would you not think about Mark talking to Cecil and trying to get back into doing? So
this is the thing.
I think it's gonna go bad.
Oh, it's definitely gonna go bad.
But
you can see.
Yeah.
And for me, I think Mark's struggle in terms of like him thinking, I am my dad's son.
Yeah, he's trying to prove to people that he's not that, innit?
That he's not that. That he will not be. You know what I mean? Like he will not take on the sins of the father, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And like his biggest thing is, am I as evil as my dad? I don't want to be as evil as my dad. I have to do everything I can to prove the complete opposite kind of thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely killing himself in terms of like trying to go out and be invincible, but at the same time have a normal kind of kid life. You know what I mean? And that kind of like that. You know what I mean? Like that struggle of the heart kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Before we get on episode 2,
Yeah.
give me the floor for a second. Yeah. Before,
Go ahead. No, go
Are you
ahead.
doing it now? We're doing it now.
You
Episode
can
2.
you can have the floor now.
Okay, episode 2. So, do you not notice? Yeah. Again, this is theories out here.
Sure.
Theories. So you see when it says "I am," and then you have the
Invincible,
sign.
yeah.
Episode 1, I am invincible, introducing us is just boom.
It was literally at the end as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the reason why my theory.
By the way, they threw us off because there was a moment early in the episode where he was saying the evil version in the flashback, not the
Yeah.
flashback, the other dimension, and
Yeah.
he's on the screen and saying, "I am this."
Yeah,
this,
and
that.
you got
and then he just says it.
Yes.
But it doesn't go to the screen, and I was like, "Oh, okay, they did
Yeah.
something different." But yeah,
Okay.
sorry, go on.
There's theories now. Yeah. So and you have the obviously different color logo and everything. Second episode, I am invincible. Do you lot realize what happened with the actual?
Yeah, it kind of cracking and stuff like that. Yeah.
Remind me. Wait, what?
Yeah.
What was cracking?
And I think the whole that is a sort of like a Easter egg. It's a tell of what we're going into because he is a broken character and he keeps on cracking away because
Yes.
that's my theory. That's
No,
my theory.
To be fair, they also did the same kind of conceit in the first season as well, where
Oh,
it
did
was
they?
slowly breaking as well in the first season.
Oh, okay.
No,
Up until the
no,
last
it wasn't. More blood.
More blood.
was
So,
going
so it was
on.
blood. It was blood.
Yeah.
Was the
Now
conceit.
it's
But then
starting to break
it
its
could
chain,
be
yeah.
great. So I'm thinking, is that sort of a reflection of his psyche or
Sure.
how they're dealing
I can
with it?
see
Yeah.
that.
And then now moving forward with Cecil, he seems like he's losing reins of everything. He's
Yes.
sending Mark into the depths, the deep,
Hey,
with
listen.
old information, with old
That was funny.
Oh,
That's,
intel.
that's episode 2, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
with old intel,
That
stuff
was
like that.
hilarious though, because they were like, she's like, we stopped those
Yeah, we're not
customs. What do you think
savages.
about savages? It's trial by combat. I was like, wait, what?
That's so funny. Yeah.
But to send
yeah.
Invincible into this situation with redundant
Old intel. Yeah.
like come on,
Or
Yeah.
even the way he's handling the Guardians,
yeah,
and like just they can't even beat up this. You know what I mean? This
the
very
lizard
gang.
people, yeah.
like this
King Lizard.
C-list kind of like.
No, this is
villains.
General Lizard.
General is
Yeah, King
What-
Lizard.
So what do you not think about Immortal being in the Guardians? It seems like they can just bring him back.
Yeah, it seems
whenever
like they
they
can
want,
keep him.
which is
But you can regenerate because obviously you know the twins.
yes.
He regenerated his other twin.
I love those twins, by the way.
Bro, let me tell you, they have a major part to play in this, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love the fact, yeah, that after all that madness when he was in the explosion, yeah, he said, I'm never working to... He said that before.
Yes, yeah.
So they're gonna come a point where they're gonna be needed again.
Yeah.
I mean, they're criminals, innit? It's kind of like they'll help if it benefits me,
Them,
or if
yeah.
I'm like put in a sticky situation
Yeah.
where it's like I'm threatened to kind of do this, then they'll
Yeah.
do it. But
Yeah.
but about the Immortal thing, so they can always bring him back, right? But what's going on with Donald?
Yes.
So you know Donald, Cecil's kind of assistant guy with the
Yes.
glasses.
Yeah, he was...
So Omni-Man broke his spine,
yeah.
and then he blew up the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's back now. And even Debbie was just kind of like, Donald?
Donald?
And then
Yeah.
he
And
was
like, why is
confused.
then? Yeah, because clearly he's come...
So is he a clone?
Yeah, I believe he's
Yes.
a clone.
100%. I think.
But then going back to with the brothers, if you with the two twins, the two twins are a clone of themselves. They're not actually twins. You
Yeah,
know
I
that?
know. Yeah.
and Rex Flode
Yeah.
as well. If you remember Rex Flode, like he had a twin. Remember?
Who's this tin?
It was shapeshifter. It was Shapesmith. Sorry.
Shapesmith, yeah. He was just he could
Yeah.
just shape to...
But the Donald thing is
Who
definitely
turned out to be
the
the...
Martian man.
No! He's
the
the
alien, yeah.
the alien that got infected,
Well,
the
the symbiote,
astronaut.
yeah.
That
Yeah,
got,
yeah.
This is what I mean by episode 2 kind of had a lot going on. It had
Yes.
too much going on for
Yeah, I
me.
had quite a lot. Yeah.
So I was just kind of like a bit thrown off. I can see it obviously building up to become something great, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of waiting for Omni-Man to show back up.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
Bro,
When
the
he
first
shows
ep-
back
the-
up, it's gonna be
The
crazy.
first
gonna be
episode when he
mad.
came and just chopped off the Immortal's hands,
Yeah,
that I'm like,
yeah,
you can't mess with this guy, man.
yeah.
But then, like, am I wrong in thinking that Omni-Man is obviously the Krypton? Am I wrong in thinking Omni-Man is used as a sort of like come back in tool for people who are sort of straying from the.
Probably. I think it's kind of like the boys with Homelander too.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe.
a
'Cause
similar
even
kind
with
of
Gen
thing.
V, they did
yeah,
that,
yeah,
yeah.
It's a similar thing. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not mad at it if they do it right. He is a great character, and you do expect to, because he was such a big part of season 1.
But
Yeah.
Invincible's about Mark.
Sure, I agree, but their story is so intertwined.
Yeah, yeah.
Like without Omni-Man, does Invincible become who he is? Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and they have unfinished business at the end of the day.
Yes.
If you think about it. So
So I think they'll do it right. I've got full confidence.
I'm just curious to
in the
see
show.
who comes from Omni-Man's planet with
Yeah.
with
The
him or without
Viltrumites.
him. Yeah, the Viltrumites.
The Viltrumites,
Someone's
yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
Oh, let me throw one thing in there. It's not really a throw. It's just I
Yeah.
wanted to pay homage and just say, you know what, you lot did it well, and it's great for sort of to set up the world and everything. So with Atom Eve,
I need her powers. I need her powers.
don't
powers are
don't drop the shit, man. 'cause
Sorry.
I was gonna ask you. Yeah,
Oh,
because
sorry.
I want her powers,
I
man.
need it. I need that.
Bro.
She said, "Here, gold."
Yeah,
She said,
but do you
sell
understand?
it.
No, but do you understand? Yeah, how I'm talking about the meticulous like details that they've gone through.
Yeah.
Creating this,
Yeah.
or writing this, bro. She done a great deed to find out, yeah, that your great deed is just it's inexperience, just jumping at it, bro.
So I want to ask you about that. What happened
place was-
exactly?
okay, basically that place was either structurally unsound.
Yeah.
That's why you can't. That's why they didn't want to go through red tape. She just wanted to rush and everything. And then the guy, even though I understand she's doing a good deed, that was like, yeah, you didn't understand that the place was structurally unsound. You couldn't think the people that you put in there are injured now.
No, she's a bad person. If you ask me, as an engineer, that's poor form. You have
this
to
guy.
make sure. You have
Listen
to
to
make
this
sure.
guy.
you get these things right.
She's a bad person. She's a bad person now.
Nah, that's not good, bro.
But no, but stuff like this. No, but these are the sort of things I'm talking about.
Her heart is in the right place though.
It is.
Yes,
Yes.
her heart's in the right place. Yeah,
The park thing was so cool, though.
Yeah.
The park thing was very
that
cool.
was quality. But to now look at a good deed and still create an emotion, now they're saying, okay, we're gonna mess with this one. Create bad emotion from someone doing. It's almost like, you know, The Incredibles, where the guy tried to jump to top himself, jump off the thing, and he got saved and he got broken his bones, and then he sued.
Yes,
It's like, there's
yeah.
so much nuance to everything. You can't just
Yeah.
think. She's thinking black and white, but there's a lot of grey area. But the dad's still a punk.
So what do you not think
Yeah,
about?
100%. He's a punk.
No, he's his. I think he's right. It's just his
In
approach.
this situation.
It's just his approach. His approach is so horrible. Like he's just
horrible.
like, I'm like, that's your daughter, man. Stop talking
He's
to her. Like she's
he's
just
got
some-
problems with soups.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. So I wanted to ask then, does having superpowers, because he said it doesn't make you a hero, it makes you dangerous. And he's right to a certain
Yeah.
extent. Having powers does make you dangerous at the end of the day, innit?
Yeah.
So
I got questions.
I was wanted to ask, do you not agree with that?
In a sense, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's always been the case. It's with great powers.
Comes great responsibility. Yeah.
Yeah, did I let
that good?
Did I let that
You know what? I'll give it to you.
Nah, I like
I'll
it.
give it to you.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
No, okay, now. Shay. So now comes the
I've become a
question.
1930s villain. Bro. What the heck?
With the yellow glasses as well.
Ah, sorry.
Look here, see?
Look here, Shay. The boys, did they come through? Did you take the But anyway, sorry. Let's get back on track. So question is now, yeah?
Yeah.
Atom Eve's powers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Given those powers to the right person with experience and understanding,
Yeah.
could they defeat Omni-Man?
Could they defeat Omni-Man?
No.
The problem.
Think about it.
The
He
problem.
can just brute force it.
Think about it.
I think my problem is like, can Omni-Man die? Like,
Of course he can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like the fact because they're called Invincible and they move that they
No,
say
no,
they are
he
invincible.
named himself Invincible. He's not invincible.
Sure.
He's obviously in comparison to humans. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
but he's not invincible. He was nearly bodied in the first season.
So you're saying if someone like Atom Eve had the experience level of an Omni-Man with Atom Eve's powers,
Yeah.
can she defeat Omni-Man?
There's only so many obstacles and obstructions that she can put in his way before he breaks through
Think
them.
about it though. She could manipulate atoms atoms are within your body
So
as
can
well,
she
bro.
manipulate him basically?
Exactly.
But before she could even manipulate that, he could just chop her arm off with one swing of his hand. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, but
come on,
Is
he can just brute force anything. That's the thing. That's why the only thing that can defeat Omni-Man is someone who's got Viltrumite
I thought you
powers.
were going to say something corny. The only man who can defeat
It's
Omni-Man is Omni-Man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But I didn't say that.
but apparently, you know that guy in space that Mark sort of had a battle with, just had a little scrap with.
Yeah,
The Seth Rogen character, yeah.
They're meant to be stronger than the Viltrumites.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently.
Why are they
Yeah.
so pussy then?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know. But they're meant to be
That's
stronger.
They are a bit like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just like, ooh, Viltrumite.
Again, do your research, please. If I'm wrong,
Yeah.
leave it in the comment.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
based on what I saw and I'm seeing, they're meant to be more powerful than the Viltrumites.
I've only read a bit of Invincible and it was a long time ago, so I mean,
Ah! Sorry.
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, just to add, these guys are basically sparring partners for the Viltrumites.
Oh.
So to go toe to toe with Viltrumites, clearly you have to be packing a punch.
Right,
That's true, that's true.
right.
But yeah,
Interesting.
sorry.
I mean, yeah. So just to wrap this up, I'm looking forward to how this goes. Like, I feel like the 30 month wait. I don't mind it as long as they've thought everything out properly, and they give us a good conclusion. Like, it just reminds me of like episode 1 of the first season. Everything was a bit like, okay, this is cool, until that last scene where you're just like, oh my god, I need to see the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
That's perfect cliffhanging.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sticking to this. I'm cool with it so far. I'm happy. Like I said, episode 2 had a bit too much going on, but I'm cool. I think they're gonna just build up and whatnot. But yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with Shapesmith though, because he's not invading straight away. It looks like he's infiltrating first.
Yes.
To then.
It's terrible though, man.
I want to see how it
It's,
goes.
no, it's good, but it's terrible because he is so off. It's almost like, has he bumped his head? People might think, has he bumped his head?
He just
Please him. Oh, please don't step on my third heart, my 3 hearts. It's like,
That was so funny.
He's like, I'm a human man born
Yes.
on the planet of Earth. What the bro? What?
yeah, man. Like they must have saw something, but yeah, bro. Rex was hurt though.
Oh, I want to say.
He's like, duplicate baby. Come on now.
Okay,
By the way,
what? Give me one of you. What? Just one.
what made me laugh? Because I know that face. That was so hilarious. But also,
He's a perv though.
But also-
he's like, duplicate.
but by the way, I'm not gonna lie to you though. Immortal's a hypocrite though. Immortal's all about
yeah.
training and,
Yeah.
and taking things seriously.
Yeah.
But my guy,
He's getting cheeks. Like,
You know,
it's crazy, bro.
Bro, man walked out the shower just like,
Yeah.
I was like, duplicate.
Duplicate.
Oh man,
Nah,
but yeah,
yeah.
no, I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. I look forward to it. There was something else I was gonna say, but no, really quickly before we end. The Martian. Who is that? The one that was eating the frozen pizza.
yeah,
That's a shapeshifter.
That's a
we were talking
shapeshifter.
Is that also the shape?
Yeah.
They're all the same person. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I was getting the right. Cool. Yeah. So that's Invincible, guys. We'll be back to review the rest of the season.
It's looking good.
Yeah, it's looking good. I look forward to it. So yeah, we'll see.
Catch you later, Shane.
Catch you later, Shane. But guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
I love it.
Now, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video, show your friends, and yeah, let us know what you think in the comments about the first 2 episodes so far. And we'll see you guys soon. Peace.